Yorkshire Voice News at 1. I'm Isaac James. There are concerns over a growing humanitarian crisis in Lebanon as Israel tells people in the south of the country to evacuate their homes. It comes after the IDF announced the fresh strikes on the capital Beirut targeting Hezbollah militants. Simultaneous strikes on the Iranian capital Tehran were announced early this morning. Foreign Secretary Yvette Cooper told MPs Iran is a threat to the region and its own people. Iran has closed the Strait of Hormuz, a vital route for transporting oil and gas out of Gulf states. There's been a 93% rise over 2 days in the wholesale cost of gas, with Liberal Democrats calling on the Chancellor to act now to protect people's bills. Senior Labour figure Darren Jones has admitted that there's a possibility we may feel economic shocks of the conflict here in the UK. Meanwhile, the Prime Minister says that the government is looking at all possible solutions to get stranded British nationals back home. As of this morning, 130,000 British people in the region have been registered with the Foreign Office to receive advice and updates on the situation. A small number of flights arrived in Heathrow Airport last night from the United Arab Emirates. The US President has criticised the Prime Minister for initially blocking him from using UK military bases for the assault on Iran. Sir Keir Starmer has said that the UK does not believe in a regime change from the skies. He said that the US military can use British air bases for some defensive operations. Professor of International Politics David Dunn says that despite President Trump's remarks, the so-called special relationship will endure.
Starmer put a priority on abiding by international law rather than being close to the Americans on this account. As a lawyer, you would expect that. I don't think it'll have any long-term consequences because Britain is still a useful ally and will be in the future.
Rachel Reeves has been delivering her spring forecast to MPs in the House of Commons. The Chancellor has outlined how Labour's plans have already boosted the UK's economic growth. She claims that inflation is down, borrowing is down, living standards are up, and the economy is growing. Although the sudden spike in oil and gas prices aren't reflected in the forecast, the Chancellor referenced the spreading conflict in Iran at the beginning of his remarks.
With the unfolding conflict in Iran and the Middle East, it is incumbent on me to chart a course through that uncertainty, to secure our economy against shocks and protect families from the turbulence that we see beyond our borders.
Leeds United are in action tonight at Elland Road. Our sports correspondent Josh Marshall has the latest.
Leeds United will take on Sunderland at Elland Road tonight. Manager Daniel Farke is sidelined for this match following his red card from last Saturday's game against Manchester City, with assistant manager Eddie Raymer, who will take charge for Leeds United. Sunderland are without a win in their last 4 games. Their last win came through a 3-0 victory against Burnley. After a positive start to their Premier League campaign, they now sit 12th, with their European dreams seemingly over.
That's the latest from Yorkshire Voice News at 1. Our next